We are looking at verbs again. You'll remember that a verb is an action verb. It's a main attraction word. It's a verb. It's something that you can physically do. Okay, so when we are talking about verbs, things that you can do, there are verbs that are called present tense verbs. And these present tense verbs are telling us about action that's going on right now, right this very minute. And so what we can do, I can add an S to most of my verbs to form present tense. So I can have the word hike, and I want to say the girl hikes up the hill. I just made it into present tense. It's happening right now. All I did was add an S. If I have my verb run, the girl runs down the street. It's happening now. I'm going to add an S, and now I made it present tense. It's happening right now. Present tense, it's happening now. Present tense, it's happening now. Not later, not in the future, and not it already happened. Present tense is now. Okay? Okay, the word write. Mrs. Friedrichs writes on her paper. Who's doing something in the sentence? Mrs. Friedrichs. That's our subject. That's our noun. What is Mrs. Friedrichs doing? Writes. She writes. Writes on her paper. Did it just now. Okay. Call. If I want to say, my dad calls me on the phone, all I have to do is add an S. Same thing. Now, let's go back to the front. What we're going to do is we're going to read the sentence, and we're going to circle any present tense verbs that we find. And then we're going to write them on the line. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look. Mom swims in the lake. Where's the action? Swims. That's a present tense verb. Mom is who it's talking about. What does mom do? Mom swims. So I'm going to circle it. And then I'm going to write it down below on the line so I don't forget. Okay? Dad naps in the sun. Who is the sentence talking about? Dad. What does dad do? Naps. That is action. Taking a rest, sleeping. That is definitely action. It's something that you can do. So I have to circle naps. Now I'm going to leave a little bit of space before I write naps. Okay? Anne liked the game. Do you hear a present tense verb? Well, let's look at the whole sentence again. Anne liked the game. Who liked it? Anne. What is Anne doing? Liked. Liked ends with a D, an ED. Is that present tense? Is that happening right now? No, it already happened. So that is not one. You're not doing anything with number 3. Put next there. Number 4, Ike saved his snack. Who is it talking about? Ike. What did Ike do? Saved. Ooh, that already happened too. That's in the past. ED happened in the past. Ooh, put next there. Number 5, the cat plays with the ball. Well, who is the sentence or what's the sentence talking about? The cat. What is the cat doing? The cat plays. It ends with an S. Shows the action. Circle it. I have to write it down below. You'll notice that we didn't use verbs from all 5 sentences because some sentences aren't talking about what's happening right now. Some sentences are talking about what's already happened, and some sentences are going to talk about what will happen down the road. So these 3, swims, naps, and plays, those are our 3 verbs that show action. Now what I want you to do, pick one of those verbs, and down below, I want you to make a new sentence You'll remember that our sentence needs to start with a capital letter. It needs to end with an end mark. Needs to have a subject and a verb. We have to know who the sentence is talking about and what that person or thing is doing. Okay? So you just have to pick one of those and make a sentence with it on the bottom. When you have done that and you've made sure that your name's on the paper, this will just get stuck back into your Monday folder.